Bunnies, welcome to another Naked Sunday video. Before we begin, go ahead and grab yourself a drink. What I'm drinking is honestly some infused water. I know, very off-brand for me, but this year I've decided to cut back on my alcohol intake. Yes, I know, not the same kissy face that you know and love, but here we are. So go ahead, pause this video if you need to, grab yourself a drink. If you're drinking alcohol, take 2 shots for me, please. Thank you. It's so refreshing. For this video, we're going to be talking about fisting. So one of the very first videos I ever made on YouTube is about fisting, and I rewatched that video and cringed because I was so nonchalant and stoic and just no type of emotion at all on my face. I was like, I have to redo this video, but I literally touched on every single point, like the lube and the being gentle and having a conversation and doing it with somebody that you trust, and I went in depth with that video. There's no way I could, redo it. So anyways, fast forward now in 2022, Naked Sunday is popping. We have nakedsundaytoys.com. We're selling sex toys. We even have a Naked Sunday group chat, right? And I'll put the link in the description bar if you guys want to join the group chat and talk and meet like-minded individuals. So in the group chats, because I'm barely in there, honestly, I pop in from now and then just to make sure nobody's being bullied, make sure nobody's like posting revenge porn or anything like that. So I noticed that the group had the chatter had died down a little bit. So I posted in the group, what have you ever been fisted, or would you ever, or have you ever fisted someone? Lord God, the reaction, the responses that I got, people were like, oh, never, oh, pum pum must be well big, and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, really? Like, do you not know how childbirth works? Do you not know that it's a muscle that you can tighten and get back into place? Have you ever heard of Kegels? And then let's run back to childbirth. If you've ever had sex with a woman who has kids, does it feel like a gaping hole? Have you watched porn before? It snaps back, darling. It stretches, it expands, darling. It bleeds monthly, darling. There is no logical reason why you feel like your fist, smaller than a baby's head, right, is going to permanently stretch out your girl's vagina. Now for the girls or the boys who are interested in fisting, I want to say, make sure you're doing it with someone you trust, someone who is like-minded, judgment-free, someone who is also very gentle with you, someone who won't just ram their whole arm up inside of you. Do this with someone who will make sure that you enjoy it as much as they enjoy doing it to you, okay? Do this with someone who, I don't know, who enjoys you so much they want to bury themselves inside of you, who wants to wear you like a sock puppet because, them just rate to them ways there. You feel me? Now, I decided to do this video because it's like, why is there such a stigma on something that goes on in a person's bedroom? Like, you get fingered, right? And if you don't get fingered, why don't you get fingered? You don't like it? Is it because the person who's doing it to you doesn't do it right? I don't know. But if you don't feel like going back to my older video, what I said was you want to make sure that before you fist this person, I mentioned wearing gloves if you're doing it anally, right? So I think that should still be a thing, because in case feces, right? Now, vaginally fisting. Lubricants, definitely, especially if she doesn't get as wet, right? There are some girls who get so wet that you don't necessarily need a lubricant. So you can, you start with one finger, you build up to two, you're playing with her, you're getting her aroused. The more aroused she is, the more she'll want inside of her, right? And you're talking her through it. That, I feel like, is so important. A lot of men, a lot of people, they don't know how to talk to their girl through her nuts or through her experience so that she's enjoying it fully. I feel, you guys, if you don't trust your person, it's not going to work. If you've had a bad experience with your person, it's not going to work. You have to trust your person to know that they're not going to do anything to hurt you. You have to also be completely relaxed. It's low-key like anal sex, but it's not. But it is, right? You have to be completely relaxed, because if you're clenched up and then you're fighting against it, it's going to hurt. So you need to be completely relaxed and in the moment and present, and not present at the same time. Your mind needs to be in the movement, into what's happening, and just enjoying and just feeling. And then when it's done, you have a story to tell, something to reminisce on, something to think back on when you're bored or when you're masturbating or whatever the case is, Yeah. So that's my 2 cents on the topic. Do not judge what you do not know, what you have not tried. Again, because childbirth, because Kegels, because woman just snap back. Come on. But that's it for my video. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section below. If you have anything to add to fisting, leave us in the comment section below. If you want to watch that super old video of me and cringe, it's going to be up here somewhere. Watch it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My hair is poofy and I don't like it, but thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace sign and kissy face. Bye. It's still detox water. It's very refreshing though. Alright.